And Maria, since you work with trauma in Constellation, what's the trauma in an organization or in business?
Yeah. Okay. I think not much difference than family, because the organization, and I used to work here, or I still do, in a big organization, treatment center, which we have around 50 clients now, a big one, treatment center for addictions. And it's a big organization, okay? And what I also learned that each one of us bring our own family system into organization, okay? So just to deal with the surface doesn't much change. So it's again there, I like to do organizational constellations often also, so that people see what's their, where are they? Because quite often, as you probably know, people who are very new came in and take over and not respecting and honoring people who came before them, you know, and taking their place. So, but each organization again is different. So I don't have any, this is how you do it. But when I do interview with people, I can see what's the issue and what's missing, or who is taking bigger role. It's almost the same as in a family often, especially now in our culture. Sometimes children become falsely empowered, I call it. The parents give them everything what they need, which is not good. You know, later on in life, they feel this, that they deserve and they need it, but life is not like that. And similar stuff happening in the organization. So I always work with it to honoring the person who came before, the first one, and so that take their position, what's their position. And very often I ask if there is still a lot of conflict, to bow to the person, to bow to the organization and say, thank you, what you're giving me. So I don't know if that's enough, or you have any other question around that one.
Yeah, so you are talking about respect. Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's right.
So when we see a kind of trauma in organization, maybe how can be treated? So you mentioned with respect, something else, and how, if at all, is connected to some kind of family dynamics, which because we bring families with us to the organizational system. Yeah. How can you see this, recognize this, or can you help with the constellation?
Yeah, well, I can just give you an example. I have somebody in my training at the moment, and we did organizational constellation because he's coach. And it was very similar. It was like he was aware, he became too big and want to change the manager, you know, and was very soon clear that belonged to his father. And then we work around that and his trauma and it shifted him hugely. I don't know, I didn't talk to him about what happened in organization, but he just saw it. That projection was on the manager was really coming from his own family system around his father. And that's from my experience. So, you know, in organizational, I always bring it to people that they need to do their own inner work and family system before they work here. I mean, both of them, but they have to do their own work. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.